This is what comes to mind when you imagine a golden wheat field. My husband and I were searching for a better type of wheat for our children and imagining a more sustainable way of growing it. 5 years ago, we began our mission to bring back Einkorn, and today we are proud to be growing this most ancient wheat on this farm in Italy. The difference here is the rolling hills, the abundance of trees, and the way the farmer takes care of his land and our crops each year. I'm happy to take you along with me today so you can meet our farmer and see exactly where this nearly extinct grain found a breath of life again. Today I'm 30 minutes outside of Siena at one of our largest organic einkorn farms, and I'd like to introduce you to Leonardo.
Hi Carla.
Hi Leonardo.
Welcome in Pievassalti. Here we are in the suburb of Siena, in the top of the Tuscany hill. Our farm, Pievassalti, is a very ancient farm. It was from the 4th century after Christ, and it was the holidays house of the Archbishop of Arezzo. Our family bought the farm in 1978 because we was interested in this landscape that is a very nice place to produce cereals and forage for our cows. We love to live in this countryside and preserve the countryside. So we haven't never used chemical and just organic and just rotation.
So you're in a very remote location in Tuscany. Can you explain what you decided to focus on to make this farm economically viable?
We was obliged because to compete with the other big farm in the north that have big production per hectares, we have to find ancient cereals to have something different to offer on the market. And so we decided to rediscover ancient grains.
Ancient grains.
Ancient grains. Also to produce this ancient grain is not easier. We have to make a rotation, to make something to give
to
fertilize the soil.
Because ancient grains don't yield as much. It's very dry here.
Sì.
So what about growing, a modern soft wheat here as opposed to growing einkorn? Does einkorn require a lot of water? Or?
No, einkorn is very rustic. And I think it's special for our countryside. Here we don't have any water, just
sun, lots of sun. So we're going to go see the einkorn fields.
Tuscan safari.
Tuscan safari. Does the einkorn, is it harvested
Einkorn
later?
a little bit later, because we plant later, we plant last cereals that we plant. Our old parents, they say that to have good cereals is best to plant in the first week of November.
First week of November. This farmland is extensive and spans nearly 2,000 acres, yet only about half are used to cultivate ancient grains. The rest is left as forest or pasture. This creates a balanced ecosystem that focuses on the health and fertility of the land. So I've heard a lot of people, researchers that we've talked to, that say the most beautiful thing about einkorn is to see it swaying in the wind.
And it's always windy. Also
in August
it's easy. Fa quello che fa specie e vede sta spighina veramente piccola.
So here we are in our einkorn wheat.
Yeah.
This is
It's 50
This will be
hectares.
Jovial.
Jovial.
Jovial flour pasta. We have some modern soft wheat,
Sì.
and we've picked some of our einkorn wheat to show the difference in the height.
Yes, it's very high.
Very, very high.
Yeah.
The einkorn is really, really small.
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 Very small.
And in Italian, they call it faro piccolo.
Faro piccolo, yes.
Because it's so small.
Little, piccolo.
And this is a modern soft wheat. As you can see, the difference in the size of the spikes on the top.
We have also much grains.
Many grains
Yes,
on one.
yes. But in fact, one of the big problems that we have when we harvest is if in this period it rain, we have a strong rain, it go down and it's difficult. So we hope that with
Stays
sun,
sunny.
yeah, it's
Einkorn
very
is
different.
very, very small.
Very small.
So the
It's
harvest is low.
Is low,
the yield
yes.
because of the size of the grain too.
Yes, it's like round. This is very flat.
You select your seeds.
We have special machine and we select our own all our grains that we plant. We decide before to start to harvest where is the best place in which we take grains to select for the next
For the
year.
planting the next year.
Yes.
So you're saving your seeds.
Yes, always. Okay, this is our typical soil. Is argil, many argil,
Clay.
so
There's
clay,
a lot of clay.
and it's very, very dry.
That's okay.
We had 1 week of snow, and it helped to make
The soil softer.
softer.
Here, the farming is biodynamic, and the Einkorn wheat is only planted after a long rotation cycle of 5 years of pasture and 1 year of beans. When you stand at the top of this field and look to the horizon, you realize how clean the environment is, and you really understand what matters most here, that you can only get from the land what you give back. Wheat and farming have changed so much over the past century. This is true farming the way it used to be, the way it should be. Larger, bigger, cheaper, it's not better for you or the economy. Today, large-scale agriculture means food from patented seeds selected for the highest yields, but not for flavor or nutrients. Supporting farmers like Leonardo, who are devoted to growing ancient einkorn, even though it yields a fifth of modern wheat, is so very important. This supports your own well-being because food that is lovingly cared for, from seed to shelf, will nourish your body and your soul.